When we are singing it, because our former state chairman was under the mango tree.
Yes.
But after the meeting, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree. You know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed about parading himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news? No. Arsenal was not in the news.
Yes.
It's only our chairman that was there.
Yes.
And after the meeting, Arsenal not running
Former state chairman
selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Arsenal was taking selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, what is it? Under the mango tree.
Thank you.
Talk again. I know what they talk. Thank God, my father was a musician. My father played with Bolivia, Osita, Osigbemen from Edo. So the spirit of music is in me. Election wey dey na wari jamiro.
Iya yabawo.
Eji wey dey na wari kaero.
Iya yabawo.
Ojiyan wey ki wari jame yiyan.
Iya yabawo.
Iyan wey dey o.
Iya yabawo.
Ojiyan ki o.
Iya yabawo.
Election wey dey na wari jamiro.
Iya yabawo.
Eji wey dey na wari jamiro.
Iya yabawo.
Agabo ti ná eganya bi ọmọre.
Iya yabawo.
Ukpoge ba ma na yari oku olawa.
Iya yabawo.
Ọ̀gá bí ó wà yóò wá ta àpò ẹ̀fọ́.
Iya yabawo.
Election dé o.
Iya yabawo.
Wàyà dá o.
Iya yabawo.
Election méje ni àwárí ìdánilẹ́wọ́.
Iya yabawo.
Wàgàbó ti ná ẹ̀gá àwárí ẹ̀.
Iya yabawo.
Ìnàjẹ́ náà àyíjó wọn mà.
Iya yabawo.
Ọmọ náà máa ń jẹ àgbò ti ná.
Iya yabawo.
Ọmọ ni máa ń rẹ̀ àárẹ̀bẹ̀ náà.
Iya yabawo.
Wàyà dá o.
Iya yabawo.
Òṣìyàn kí o.
Iya yabawo.
Ọba gàgùn ìyẹn dàmí lọ.
Iya yabawo.
Èlíjà gàgùn ìyẹn dàmí lọ.
Iya yabawo.
Ẹlẹ́sọ̀dé náà wà á jẹ wọn wẹ.
Iya yabawo.
Òṣìyàn kí o.
Iya yabawo.
Ẹ̀gàn yàn kí o.
Iya yabawo.
Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá o. Kó bẹ́ẹ̀ láyà bó èmi yé dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá o. Kó bẹ́ẹ̀ láyà bó èmi yé dá. I wanna wish you a merry loser. I wanna wish you a merry loser. I wanna wish you a merry loser for the bottom of my heart. Drop it there. Mi maru election. Eji na bi wi lọ́la gan. Ọmọ tí o ní mọ̀, ọmọ sí ma bá yeye. Wúwá kú ìmàyà, eji na bi wi lọ́la wá o. Kùsẹ́nà gbé o, eji mi ò kùsẹ́nà lò ó. Eji mẹ́ta, Usena gbé, Usena gbé, Usena you be
Usana wa o. Usana pe o. Usana lo.
Election méje. Wá dàbí yọ.
Wá dàbí yọ.
Agbóso náà fún Màlàwá o.
Election méje. Wá dàbí yọ. Wá dàbí yọ.
Agbóso náà fún Màlàwá o. Election méje.
Wá dàbí yọ. Wá dàbí yọ.
Agbóso náà fún Màlàwá o.
I will not carry it.
Why we are singing it? Because our former state chairman was under the mango tree.
Yes.
But after the meeting, under the mango tree, 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 I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed that paraded himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news?
No.
Arsenal was not in the news.
Yes.
It's only our chairman that was there.
Yes.
And after the meeting, Arsenal not running
Former state chairman
taking
came in.
selfie. After the mango tree, after the mango tree, Arsenal taking selfie. Under the mango tree, under the mango tree.
Yes, let me tell you.
Why we are singing it? Because our former state chairman was under the mango tree.
Yes.
But after the meeting, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed that paraded himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news?
No.
Arsenal was not in the news.
Yes.
It's only our chairman that was there.
Yes.
And after the meeting, Arsenal not running
Former state chairman
taking
came in.
selfie. Under the mango tree, under the mango tree, Arsenal taking selfie. Under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree. If you don't change the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized.
But you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boast of keke napep. Each boy in the street cannot boast of keke napep. Let's be factual. Okay, we want to work. But you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boast of keke napep. Each boy in the street cannot boast of keke na pep. Let's be factual. Okay, we want to work. Operation.
If you don't change the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, councillor everywhere. And the year they say there are 6 billion. Now they collect before they put person for chairman. Why? Oba, hey. Now what this job we need on the side of the Oba at the door? Why big go? Why? Who not go die for this war? Who must stand for this law? Everybody must die.
Your boss say have on.
Your boss say have on. Get your cake.
Your boss say have.
You prepare your one power.
Adami oye no ma Adami oye re mo.
You want to the good one we are correct eh. Akira ma be no wa we.
Aye kare o. Aye kare. Oye o pa na yin.
Olma. Odekun. Isango. Ovia.
Jebi boka ya na.
Agugu.
No vi boka.
Ekwa boko. Odi abuge we.
Ugbe. Yo boyo.
Wo ke ave bolania.
Ugbe.
No be go bazuwa. Ogwe la to go when man manage na. Ati we.
No be otobo.
Wo lo kan no be otobo.
No be go bazuwa.
Do fanu ya wan gbe.
We yen no so lo abure. E di mofi.
We ubo so lo ade.
Ubo so lo ade.
Wo so lo aguge.
Oga so aguge. We so lo aguge. Why we are singing it? Because our former state chairman was under the mango tree. Yes. But after the meeting, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Arsenal that paraded himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news? No. Arsenal was not in the news. Yes. It's only our chairman that was there. Yes. And after the meeting, they don't run the selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, this under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. under the mango tree. I said, waiting for me under the mango tree.
Thank you.
If you don't change the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, councillor everywhere. And the year they said there are 6 billion. Now they collect before they put person for chairman. Why? Oba, hey. Now what is stopping this on the side of the Oba at the door? Why, Biko? Why? Who not go die for this war? Who must stand for this law? Everybody must die, whether they like it or not. But the problem, just that was better.
Why we are singing it? Because our former state chairman was under the mango tree.
Yes.
But after the meeting, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree. I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed about parading himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see him in the news? No. Arsenal was not in the news.
Yes.
It's only our chairman that was there. Yes. And after the meeting, Arsenal not running
Former state chairman
selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, please under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, please under the mango tree.
Thank you.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, Benin-City. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, Benin-City. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, Benin-City. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hidden.
Talk again. I know what they talk. Thank God. My father was a musician. My father played with Bolivia, Osita, Osigbemen from Bedona. So the spirit of music is in me. Election vete na wari jamero.
Iya yabaro.
Eti vete na wari kaero.
Iya yabaro.
Ojiya veki wari jameiya.
Iya yabaro.
Iya vete o.
Iya Election méje na wari dame yo. Eji méje na wari dame yo. Agabo ti ne ega ya bi omare. Ukpoge ba ma na yari oku ola wa. Aga bi o wa yo ata ku efua. Election te o. Wa ya da o. Election méje ni awari dame yo. Wagaboti na ega awari e. Enaye na agito wama. Ọmọ náà máa ń jẹ agbóti ní. Ọmọ ni máa ń àárẹ̀bẹ̀ náà. Wàyà dà ẹ́ o. Òṣì àti o. Gbogbo ọba gàgùn ìyẹn dàmí lọ. Èlíjà gàgùn ìyẹn dàmí lọ. Ẹlẹ́sọ̀dé náà wà á yẹ wọn wẹ. Òṣì yàn kí o. Ẹ̀ka yàn kí o. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá o. Kó bẹ́ẹ̀ láyà bó èrì yé dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá. Èjì nèmi dá o. Kó bẹ́ẹ̀ láyà bó èrì yé dá. I wanna wish you a merry loser. I wanna wish you a merry loser. I wanna wish you a merry loser for the bottom of my heart. Drop it there. The Maruwe lesson. Ejina bi wina la tia. Ọmọ Fionima, ọmọ Sima Bayeye. Uwabu Imaya, Ejina bi wina la wa o. Usena gbe o, Ejina, Usena gbe o. Ejimena, Usena gbe. Usena gbe, Usena you be here o. The Maruwe kampe, Ejina bi wina la tia. Ọmọ Fionima, ọmọ Sima Bayeye. Uwabu Imaya, Ejina bi wina la wa o. Usena gbe o, Ejina, Usena lo. Election méje, wá dàmí yọ, wá dàmí yọ, agbóso náà fún màláwá o. Election méje, wá dàmí yọ, wá dàmí yọ, agbóso náà fún màláwá o. Election méje, wá dàmí yọ.
When we are singing it, because our former state chairman was under the mango tree.
Yes.
But after the meeting, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed about parading himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news?
No.
Ahmed was not in the news.
Yes.
It's only our chairman that was there.
Yes.
And after the meeting, Ahmed not running
Former state chairman came
selfie. Under the mango tree, under the mango tree, Ahmed was taking selfie. Under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I I said, wait, it's under the mango tree.
Thank you.
Aspirations and history of the Benin people.
The historians all agree that Oduduwa sent his son Oromia at the request of elders of Benin to return with them as ruler of their realm. Oromia's stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him who was later crowned Oba, and that is known today as Eweba I. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Okiso dynasty came to an end. He established Obaship in Benin by invitation. Therefore, the listing of past Obas should therefore begin from Oromia, as it is listed in the Lariwa book. Short history of Benin, actually making my revered father 39th Oba that reigned in Benin, if the listing is counted from and should be counted from Oromia. I therefore stand before you today as the 40th Oba of Benin. A direct descendant of Oromia, the son of Oduduwa.
Ambrose Folorunshaw Ali, a professor of morbid anatomy, was the first civilian governor of the defunct Benda state, now Edo and Delta states. He was elected governor in 1979 as a member of the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN. Professor Ali governed the state between 1979 and 1983. He was defeated in the polls to return for second term in office by Dr. Samuel Osagbobo Ogbemudia of the National Party of Nigeria, NPN. Ali was born in Idoani, Ondo State on 22 September 1929. After childhood education in between Bendel and Ondo States, Ali went to the School of Agriculture, Ibadan, 1948, and the School of Medical Technology at Dioyo Hospital, Ibadan, 1953 to 1960. Later, he obtained an MBBS and went further to the United Kingdom for a postgraduate course in neuropathology at the University of London, 1961 and 1966. Professor Ali got a DC pathology degree and went ahead to study at the University of Birmingham from 1971 to 1974. The professor was a lecturer at the University of Ibadan, 1966 to 1969, and was a senior lecturer at the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, from 1969 to 1974. From 1974 to 1979, Ali was Professor of Morbid Anatomy and Head of the Department of Pathology at the University of Benin, Benin City. When Professor Ambrose Ali left office in 1983, he retired to his family house in Emaudo, Ekboma, Eastern West local government area, where he continued with his medical practice in his private clinic. However, after the military government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari took over power, Professor Ambrose Ali was sentenced to 100 years in prison in 1984 by a military tribunal for alleged misappropriation of 983,000 naira in funds for a road project. The sentence was later reviewed and reduced to 7 years. During this period, his health deteriorated while in jail. Fate, however, smiled on Professor Ambrose Ali when on the 13th of February 1988, when he was released from Agodi prison in Ibadan, Oyo State. Thanks to the unparalleled magnanimity and philanthropic dispositions of His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu, the Esma of Benin, who graciously paid the fine amount of 1 million naira. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu did not stop at paying the fine for the former governor's release. He also deployed his private jet to Ibadan, where the late Dr. Samuel Osaibovo Ubamudia, a former governor of the defunct Bendel and Midwest states, and late Chief Tony Aneni, the Yasele of Isaland, represented the Isma of Benin in escorting Professor Ambrose Ali to Benin, where a mammoth crowd led by the Isma himself gave the former governor a rousing welcome at the Benin airport. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu thereafter hosted Professor Ali, members of his family, and political associates to a grand reception at his Garden of Eden residence, GRA Benin City, amidst cheers.
I saw my years of incarceration as a continuation of my years of service and my widow's mite's contribution to the future of our beloved country. I bear no grudge against anyone.
Professor Ali, I thank God for you. No matter whatever happens, my pure advice is to you that whoever wishes you, whether silent or not, you will admit everybody that comes to you as a brother. Don't let grudge for anybody, whether they come to preach, whether you help them before they didn't help you. Just listen to God. Let God work His marvelous way. Your concern is to give 100% to your.
My name is Abdulaziz Suleiman. I am the spokesperson